our hotel was on this little strip, so we seen ladies walking around. I'm like, man, we got a game tomorrow. It's time to focus.
I didn't even know he broke his thumb. He didn't even tell me.
You didn't know?
I
From everybody, I ain't want everybody to worry.
Shout out to my dog Wayne's World, man. Shout out to my boy Wayne,
Yeah, shout out to Wayne's World for coming through.
You already know what it is. It's Wayne's World. And it's Wayne's World. Wayne's World is the only way.
What's up, family? It's your boy Wayne. And today, we have the hometown hero. When I tell you, I was looking on the TV screen and I seen my brother Grant Singleton draining threes, getting into the hole, playing amazing defense, and shocking the world. It was one of the most surreal feelings because as a kid, we all imagined ourselves playing on the big stage. And my brother, you were able to do it. So, man, first things first, bro, how did it feel to be out there with the bright light shining on you, making amazing plays, doing amazing things? Can you just tell us how that felt?
It was crazy, being the 16 seed, you playing the 1 seed. Everything you see, you feel like everything's against you, but it just gave us the opportunity to go hoop for real. We trying to beat them. If they lose to us, it looks worse on them than doing us. So we just go to hoop. So it was great.
I want to talk about one play in particular, bro. One that I felt as if, oh yeah, I know he really got freedom. Like I know his coach really rock with him. I know his teammates really trust him. I think he was on the left side, and you came down and you did your patented hard dribble pull.
Singleton for three. It's good.
Can you kind of take me into that play specific? Did you know when you was coming down on that little, semi-fast break, you was gonna pull that and drain it in his eye?
So, we play with extreme confidence. You probably seen that everybody on the offense play with extreme confidence. And they trust me, coach trust me, just like I trust them. So, we looking to make plays. Any opportunity we get to bring the big man out, or if he stay in, use that to our advantage. We got good guards, so that's what we try to do.
And bro, y'all were the shortest team in the NCAA this year. Did you know that going into this year? And if you did, or even if you didn't, what were people saying about y'all as a team? Like, what were the projections? Just kind of tell us, like, what you heard coming into this season.
Coming from D2, the size of our team would have been fine. But coming D1, our big man is the size of wings on the Power 5 level. So
Yeah.
nobody really projected us to do anything. I think we were ranked like the fourth from the bottom worst team in the country. And so nobody was even talking about NCAA. But they like we worked so hard
Yeah.
during had to. So we work hard, and then we get on the court and we just show how tough we are, show how hard we work. So we use that to our advantage.
For sure. And like you say, y'all work hard. The conditioning level and the chaotic control. That's what I like to call it. It's like chaotic control that y'all have when y'all play. Bro, was that with the style that y'all played at St. Thomas? Did y'all just transfer that over, or was that something new that your coach wanted to do this year?
Nah, we played the same way at Stack at St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah.
Conditioning before the season is the worst part. The fun part, you get to score and take advantage of the other team being tired
Yeah.
and less with us. So it's always been like that.
For sure, for sure. And man, with conditioning being an advantage on y'all side, were you surprised by the amount of missed threes that game? Because bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching and they just kept missing and missing I'm like, but I know the amount of pressure and the grit and the toughness that you guys had on them affected them. Was that the game plan? Y'all knew like they can't shoot. If Edie don't get it, they can't kill us. How did you feel?
Well, at first, they got a All American on their team, 7'4" big. So our first thought was, just get him out of the paint, try to push him out.
Yeah.
bodies at them as we can, and forcing to kick it out, and then we'll play out of that. But when we were pressing early on in the game, we could see it in their eyes that they were a little scared of the pressure,
Yeah.
and they were tired. They looked fatigued,
Yeah.
so they came down. Their shots was probably off because they like, man, I got to deal with this pressure. Now I got to come down and shoot a three.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. And you have an amazing counterpart in Demetre Roberts, man, who you played next to, who you got to see do phenomenal things when you were on the court, against FAU, and you were obviously hurt and compromised. Can you talk about just how you guys have made each other better in practice in your years at St. Thomas, and then to be able to have the world see just the fruit of your labor on that big stage?
It's two undersized guards. You got to work extremely hard. We don't have the length and the size and these long wings, but we constantly in the gym. And he's from New York, so basketball they can hoop up here. They can really really hoop. So like
Yeah,
when I first got up here, he making me better every day in practice. I'm learning things from him, and I'm sure some things I do he could probably take from me. But on the
yeah,
court, we go together. The communication, the connection is always there. Just seeing another real hooper and real baller with high IQ, it played great for me.
for sure, for sure. And you guys brought that grit and that passion, and so did your coach, man. Like, bro, seeing him just communicate and be emotional and emphatic on the court, really made me happy that you were able to play for that type of guy. If you can, just bring us into how he was as a coach for you throughout your career.
He's one of them coaches that when he recruits you, he really wants you. Like,
Mhm.
not one of those coaches that, all right, I got him if you don't want it. But nah, he is a real family guy, and we play the same. He knows playing style. He knows his players. I'm fast. Meets is fast. He's a fast paced guy. If you ever hear him talk, he's real fast.
Super fat. I'm like, bro, slow down.
Yeah, so it really together. Nah, he's a great guy though. Like, he really undervalued as a coach. I'm glad he's starting to get the attention he deserves now. So he's a great coach.
Yeah. And speaking of getting the attention, he deserves, you guys have gotten that. And now I know that that comes with a lot. Um, I just gotta ask this question because I ask each guest this question. Man, the mentions, the DMs, the messages, you was staying at a hotel, after that big game, people seeing you in the lobby, I'm saying, people seeing you out. How have you been handling the extra attention, especially from the young ladies who've seen the light skinned, muscular young man and said, oh, he just played in the tournament. Oh, he did. Oh, well, let me go ahead and hitch my wagon to him. Sliding it in. How have you been handling that, brother?
It's been crazy. I can't lie. Right after the game, I see my phone going crazy. I'm like, man, but I like to respond to everybody. I don't like to keep anybody out. But it was hard, so I
Yeah,
just that day I just kept it. I was just like, I'm just take this one day and not respond. But
yeah,
man, I appreciate everybody for the love and support, especially back home. They really showed up for real. But our hotel was on this little strip, so we seen ladies walking around. I'm like, man, we got a game tomorrow. It's time to focus. Focus, fellas, you feel me?
hey, y'all was tempted, huh?
FDU pass, they like, oh, word, that's them.
Hey, Beach, I want to ask you similar question though, man. It was, after that Purdue game, he said y'all was staying on the strip, and you know, the whole nation was watching. Really, the whole world was watching. What was it like after that Purdue game in regards to your DMs, your, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, like, and how did you handle that?
Obviously, I'm a humble person. So I wasn't going too crazy, but obviously we shocked the world. Ain't nobody expect us to do that. So what I mean? It still ain't sink in with me. I kind of ain't even get to let but we got the job done. So I was going to go far, but things happen. But us, make history. Nobody gonna forget that. So it's a good thing to remember when you're like 50 years old.
Nah, for sure, for sure. What was it like knowing that Grant wasn't gonna be 100% going into that FAU game? I knew you was like, man, I gotta really kill, which you did. But what was your mindset going into that FAU game?
I didn't even know he broke his thumb. He didn't even tell me.
You
I ain't
didn't
know.
know?
He didn't tell.
From everybody,
I ain't know.
I ain't want everybody to worry.
Nah, yeah, I ain't know he broke his thumb. I thought he was good until he had shit around. That's what I kind of figured out. That he broke his thumb, but I
Yeah.
mean, he played through. He did the best he could. You can't ask for none of that better than that. So, man.
Facts, facts, facts. And with Tobin, man, your coach, um, he talked a little bit about, the interactions and stuff and how good he is. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with him, if you can.
I mean, he's like another father. He's like another father figure to us. Um, a loyal guy, somewhat outraged. He go crazy sometimes, but does that so he wants the best out of his players. But I mean, he's a good guy. He was our first offer, so what I mean that speaks to itself. So when he got the job and he was able to bring us with him, that showed how much he was us. I mean, so I'm just proud we got it done.
For sure. And what's next, man? What's next? You know, you got opportunities coming up, but what specifically do you want to do going forward?
Obviously try to go to the highest extent. See where basketball takes me. I kind of didn't sit down and think about it. I'm just kind of trying to take a break. We've been playing basketball since July, so we ain't have no much time to have a break. So I'm trying to just have a break mentally and physically. And just when the time comes, that's when I decide what I'm gonna do.
For sure. For sure. And I was talking to G about like the mileage that y'all body has to have, like playing that way for 5 years, that chaotic, that scrappy, that intense. Obviously, Purdue couldn't handle it. Just tell me a little bit about how your body is feeling. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't bad, but it's bad. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, if it was like 2 years. If it was 2 years ago, we probably could. We
Yeah,
probably go back in the gym the next day. But the more you get older, the more you gotta take care of your body. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty sure he the same way.
for sure. For sure, man. For sure. Well, that's it, man. I ain't want to hold y'all too long. I want to say I appreciate y'all. In low key, high key, I was in my living room. Every time y'all made a shot, I'm going crazy.
I'm
Wifey
pretty.
like, huh?
I'm pretty sure that was everybody.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that was everybody. Wifey like, hey, chill. I'm like, I can't chill. I cannot relax, man. They doing their thing. So, man, y'all really gave a jolt of life and excitement and motivation to every small guard, whether they still hooping or not. Like I'm a former hooper, but that still gave me chills, man. I'm like, I'm still in awe of the moment. So, like you said, it's gonna be a moment that you can talk about. You 50, 60. I don't think people ever forget that. So,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Always.
you know what, brother?